I do wonder at your motivation for why you want to go overseas to find a partner. Is it because you prefer your women biddable, without opinions, unable to fight back, and vulnerable? Because if that's the case, you know what that makes you.
Western men are going bonkers for third world women. So, first things first, what's this all about? Over recent years, there's been a noticeable trend where some Western men are seeking relationships with women from less economically developed countries, or quite offensively referred to as third world countries. What can one say? Some men just love the idea of traditional values and the excitement of a different culture. But are we talking about genuine connections here, or is there something more complicated going on? A very common thread of what ends up happening in such a relationship is often a risk of unfair power dynamics, where economic differences might make women feel pressured or undervalued. But love has no boundaries, correct? However, it's not the Western men or third world country women who are most affected by this. It's the Western women. But why? Well, Western women have had some pointed reactions, and there's a lot to unpack about cultural stereotypes, objectification, and power imbalances. But why are they mad? Is this trend a net positive? Do marriages across cultures tend to be more successful or the other way around? And most importantly, whom does this trend affect the most? Stay tuned as we break it all down and explore the intriguing and sometimes controversial layers of this global phenomenon. According to our sources, a big factor driving this trend is the rise of international dating platforms. Websites such as Match.com, eHarmony, and niche sites like AsianDating.com and LatinAmericanCupid.com have made it easier for Western men to connect with women from developing countries. According to a 2023 study by eHarmony, nearly 30% of men using international dating apps are seeking partners from these regions. The theory that Western men might be attracted to women from developing countries due to perceptions of traditional values and family orientation also plays a significant role in our debate. A 2022 report from the Pew Research Center revealed that 40% of men who pursue international relationships are drawn to the perceived traditional family values found in these countries. Recent statistics shed light on the broader trends of cross-cultural relationships. According to the 2023 Global Relationship Trends Report, 35% of men seeking international relationships reported looking for partners from Latin America. 28% of men preferred partners from Eastern Europe, and 22% of men were interested in partners from Southeast Asia. This data illustrates a significant interest in women from specific regions, influenced by varying factors including perceived cultural values and family dynamics. Take the Philippines, for instance. Many Western men are drawn to Filipino women because of the strong emphasis on family and community. Also, do we need to remind you that the women are just drop-dead gorgeous? I mean, it's definitely a bonus. The Philippines is known for its warm, family-centric culture, which some Western men find appealing. If not quite that it's obvious that some Western men are interested in the unique aspects of other cultures, including different views on relationships and gender roles. A 2022 study in the International Journal of Cross-Cultural Studies found that 25% of Western men pursuing international relationships are motivated by a desire to experience cultural diversity. In simpler terms, they are just looking for a change. However, what is interesting is this research that we came across. You see, time and again, research and studies have pointed out the fact that birds of a feather flock together. The chances that one would be happier with a partner who is similar to them in ideology, religion, and ethnicity is significantly higher than someone who doesn't share the same commonalities. These similarities play a huge role in the marital satisfaction that the couples experience, and there has also been research that proves that in long term, opposites do not work. Now, you might wonder, well, what about opposites attract? Well, they certainly do, but it stops there. Evolution has made it clear. The opposites attract theory works fantastically well for short-term partnership, but not for long-term partnerships. It almost never works. Now that we have this context, let's explore a little more about the majestic country of Thailand. Western men are often drawn to Thai women because of the media. Thailand is depicted as a place with vibrant traditions and friendly people, which adds to its allure. Speaking of the media, don't you think the movies, TV shows, and social media that we have today often showcase cross-cultural romances, shaping how people perceive international relationships? Seriously, haven't we glorified out-of-the-box romance? According to a 2023 Global Media Monitor survey, 35% of viewers felt that media portrayals made them more interested in exploring relationships with people from other cultures. Countries like Colombia are often highlighted in travel and lifestyle media for its vibrant culture and lively atmosphere attracting Western men. Media portrayals of Colombian women as passionate and family-oriented contribute to this trend. Another country that often comes up in discussion about international dating is Russia. Don't act all surprised. Russian women have been perceived as highly desirable because of the way they carry their traditional and modern outlook. According to a 2023 survey by the International Dating Site Association, around 15% of Western men using international dating services are interested in Russian women. This interest is often driven by perceptions of their elegance and strong family values. Similarly, Ukraine has become a popular destination for Western men looking for relationships. A 2023 report by the Ukrainian matchmaking agency noted a 20% increase in Western men seeking Ukrainian partners over the past 5 years. Ukrainian women are often seen as family-oriented and supportive, which appeals to some Western men. Now that we have put the matter in front of you, let's address the elephant in the room: why this trend is causing such strong reactions from Western women. It's nothing but obvious that many feel that this trend undermines their own values or experiences. A 2023 survey by Women's Voices found that 45% of Western women felt frustrated by the increasing number of Western men seeking partners abroad. It's understandable that these women might feel a rejection of their own qualities or cultural values. But truly, this frustration often stems from a perception that these men are looking for something they believe is lacking in Western relationships. Well, no doubt it's demeaning to women. Some say it's because Western women tend to be more outgoing and independent than other ladies across the globe. Australian, Canadian, American, and English girls are usually more masculine than their third world country parts and can make their own money. So they need men for different reasons or may not need them at all. There are even claims that then men find these types of women rude and masculine, which has caused this drastic decline in romantic interest. What's your take on this? Take a look at this while you're on it. This could be because they are a more developed country than the rest. When it comes to the underdeveloped countries, it's often stated the reason for their condition is loosely based on their gender equality. Consider this. In countries where women haven't progressed yet, the views and ideas are male-dominated, and as a result, women have no say. They are smothered with principles favorable for men and have been following them since the dawn of time. This includes them staying at home and looking after the family. This is mainly because of their belief that men must provide for the family. So, do you think Western men find that suitable, or are they really awestruck by other ethnicities? We will leave that up to your imagination. Not to start a war or anything, we are just going by the reports. One more theory that seemed to have crossed our minds is monotony. Is it possible that having dated women of their same ethnicity might run its course after some time? Well, we guess it's mostly because there is not much uniqueness left in the relationship. Western cultures do involve joint families as well. Girls and boys leave their home by 18. This could have caused some estrangement, to compensate which men are now eagerly looking for partners with large, close-knit families. On the other hand, girls are used to taking care of stuff on their own. Due to this, they even tend to marry late or not marry at all. For this purpose, we actually knocked on the doors of several relationship experts. Conversations with them revealed that it's important to understand that while economic and cultural factors do play a role, the reasons behind choosing international relationships are complex and personal. It's not about rejecting one culture for another. International relationships can also involve complex legal and social issues. That's right, it comes with the hurdles of visa applications, citizenship processes, and adapting to new cultural norms. Don't you think that it may not be a great start for relationships? Let's suppose a woman from a developing country who marries a Western man. There are chances that she might face challenges such as adjusting to a new country and hoping through all the legal requirements, which can be, let's not lie, a serious adjustment. As societies become more interconnected, traditional dating norms are evolving. A 2023 report by the Global Dating Trends Institute shows that 50% of people worldwide are now more open to cross-cultural relationships than they were a decade ago. This shift reflects broader trends, including globalization, where traditional boundaries and dating norms are increasingly fluid, making cross-cultural relationships more common and accepted. So, what's the bottom line? The trend of Western men dating women from developing countries is, as we stated, influenced by a mix of factors. While this trend is creating strong reactions, it's crucial to approach such matters with sensitivity and understanding. Honestly, we are no one to judge. Each of us is entitled to our own choice. It's important that we respect these diverse perspectives and have more open conversations on this. Speaking of which, we would love to know what are your thoughts on this trend. Do you think it should be called an issue, or are these simply personal choices? Since we are on that topic, what about the Western women? Are they also seeking men from their own community, or are planning to cross paths with foreigners as well? Is this something they would do to get back at their men? Well, that content is for another video. Share your comments below and let's discuss. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.